Yo, welcome back to episode 11 of the All Things Everything podcast. However, you may be listening
Sure.
live here on YouTube, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or what's the last one? Odyssey. Thanks for
And Google. You said
yeah,
Google
yeah,
Pod.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I got Google in there. I got Google in there, but
Uh,
if you're watching YouTube after the fact, thanks for joining. We got a little Moon Knight White on our name. Hint to what the episode is gonna be about.
yes,
We're
sir.
talking Moon Knight and MCU
Amen.
shows, bro. On this beautiful
Uh,
Wednesday evening,
real,
March
real
30th.
quick, Josh. Before we hop in the news, real quick. Just a update on our podcast situations. We did have an little audio hiccup in episode 10. If you
Oh
watched on YouTube.
yeah, I barely
Um,
remember what happened, but I
so
knew we
yeah,
had one.
I think
I
I think my
forgot
mic
what
went out.
specifically. Yeah.
Yeah,
You got muted for some reason.
yeah.
That shit was weird.
Yeah, that was very weird, but we got it down packed. So I will be putting up that episode and this episode this week. So stay on the lookout. Apple
Yeah,
Podcasts,
a little double trouble,
Spotify. Yeah, absolutely.
a little double
Gotta get
header,
that in, man.
as you can call it.
Yeah, gotta make sure we straight on that, bro.
But
We gonna go ahead and you ready to hop into the news, bro?
yeah. Here's Damon with the news. We're gonna get straight into it.
Let's do it, man. All right, man. PlayStation Plus. We getting some new subscriptions. We getting some new things. Let me just pull up
A competitor for Xbox. What's it called? Xbox Gold.
Game Pass.
Game Pass. That's what it's
Game
called.
Pass. Yep.
Competitor for Game Pass. But
And we go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up basically the new format or the brand new benefits they'll be having for the things. The prices I'll list and everything. So if you have PlayStation Plus right now, if you have it right now, the regular plan is going to stay the same. So if you're paying $60 a year, if you're paying $60 a year right now, it's going to stay the same starting in June. $9.99 a month. You get your 2 monthly games. You get your free games for the month. You get discounts. You get cloud storage for your games if you already have it. Of course, multiplayer access. But here's where it gets a little interesting. So for $14.99 a month, or $99 99 cent yearly, basically $100, you get all of the benefits from the essential tier, the regular one that we just talked about, and you get 400 PS4 and PS5 games on a catalog, man.
didn't they say those games were like you can only stream them like PlayStation Now? Because I watched the video on that.
So this tier I'm looking at right now, it looks like the PS4 and the PS5 games will be downloadable. You can download
Okay,
those.
that's pretty cool. And how much was that? It was $15 a month, right?
That was $15 a month.
Okay,
That's
decent.
Yeah,
decent.
that's PlayStation Plus Extra. All right, here's PlayStation Plus Premium.
My microphone.
This adds up to 340 additional games, including PS3 games, like you said, available cloud streaming.
Yeah, those are the cloud streaming PS3 games.
Yeah.
Word.
It has cloud streaming also for original PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and PSP games. Those cloud games can stream those games on PC if you have PlayStation Plus on PC. And you get time-limited game trials in this tier.
So demos,
basically like 4-game demos. So I guess you can play like this. I thought you had that with PlayStation Plus now. Like you could play certain games and certain
PlayStation
stuff.
Plus, and like EA Access will allow you to do it. Like I remember I played like Madden 21 or whatever Madden that was. Like 10, I had like 10 hours of like down of playtime, and that for Star Wars Rogue Squadron or whatever it was called, the little flight game.
Yeah.
I played that for using that type of method. So things would probably be similar to that. You get like probably give you like 10 hours of playtime, and then it's like, hey, buy the full game or don't play at all.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think, as I sat there and like listed everything, I don't think this has the Game Pass like appeal.
Yeah. Because Game Passes makes it seem like they just give you everything.
Bro, you get so that Starfall game that's dropping from Bethesda, like that big game that everybody's like doesn't know what it is, but it's like still excited for it. That's day one on Game Pass because
that's
Xbox
what
brought
I'm
Bethesda.
talking about. Like,
you know what
2K
I mean?
or MLB The Show was day one on day one on Game Pass.
Yeah, that's MLB The Show. Yeah, that's day one. I have that like queued up in my hard drive. Like it literally takes space up in my hard drive, so when it comes out,
like the new one
straight to my system. Yeah,
that's crazy.
So like, I don't. The biggest thing is really that streaming stuff, because not everybody's connection, not everybody has can handle that.
Yeah, you never know when the Wi-Fi go out. You forget to pay the bill, and you're just trying to play something real quick.
Yeah,
and you can't play games you want to play because you got to be connected to the internet all the time. You got to stream your PS3 games.
Yeah, or if you don't have a hardwired connection, or just have good Wi-Fi in general.
Oh yeah, because some people's Wi-Fi is but garbage. So
it's not good.
My whole thing is Sony's is they're kind of it's not their first dip of the toe inside something like this, because PlayStation Now is supposed to be their original kind of game catalog service, and that didn't really go as planned as it was. It was popular when it kind of first came out, and then it was like, all right, it's kind of
it was kind of mid, because it was just like especially I like playing fighting games. That delay is
I don't. Nobody wants to stream a video game, so I think they will see how it goes to get some feedback, and I think they'll make their adjustments from there. To be honest,
absolutely, I don't think I'm buying any of these. I'm just gonna stick with the regular one, honestly, because I feel like I get enough.
I also don't play the game as much for me to even probably get it, unless it's like something on there that's like, dang, I can play this, and I have to see what they have before. But the PS2 games sound intriguing though, depending on what they have on there.
Yeah,
if it's already like the PS2 games they have on the PlayStation Store, then I'm like, all right, whatever, because things has been on there forever. I already know what's on there, and I have but if it's like they throw like Midnight Club on there and like the old Need for Speeds or some shit, then I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I might have
it's like 2 PS3 games I would really want. One is 3 actually. One is Split Second.
I know,
play Split Second. It's like it was one of the craziest racing games I ever played. It's like you're racing around like this stunt track, and like you by drifting and doing other stuff, you get to like a certain point, and then you can like set off traps on the racetrack and like fuck other people up, and like just that was cool. If Blur came back, that's like Mario Kart with like real cars. That was a fun game. And then if they decided to put the club back on there, that would be dope. It was a real like fun shooter. I just realized today that the guys that made the Yakuza games, that was like their last game before they like started making those joints again. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So
all right. Well,
man.
What else you got for us?
Yeah, man. All right. Let's go ahead and go to our second topic, man. Breath of the Wild, bro. Breath of the Wild got canceled 2023 of spring. I think it was supposed to drop maybe like holiday this year.
It got canceled?
Yeah, not canceled.
I was about to say.
Postponed. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, they canceled the whole game?
Let me not say canceled. Let me say
the release date of 2023 got canceled.
Delayed. I'm so sorry. Not canceled. It got delayed.
I was like, oh my goodness.
No, a lot of Nintendo fanboys that may be paying attention or listening right now was not happy with what I said. But yeah, they delayed it until spring of 2023. I feel like
when was it supposed to come out?
I feel like it was supposed to come out like holiday season of this year. They didn't really give a release date.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I didn't like the first one. It was not my cup of tea. I had it and I was like, I don't like this. And then I like traded in like the day after Christmas.
Was it too open? Was it too open world, or like was it not as linear?
It's just like, all right, so I could have gave it another chance. Like I really could have, because I kind of felt the same way with Horizon Forbidden Dawn. When I first played it, I was like, this is stupid. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And then I gave it another chance like 2 years or like last year. And I was like, oh, and then you know how I feel about that game now. But it was just like, I'm just not a Nintendo nigga. I'm just not. I realized that, just like this ain't me. Too cartoonish, and it's just like it just wasn't my type of game. It might have been too open though. It might have been too overwhelming. It might have been too daunting for me at the time. And I didn't feel like the game didn't feel like it had like a straightforward narrative for me. Like I'm not like,
Yeah.
It probably did.
Like, you want to it does. It does, but like it's a rarity because you're doing so many dungeons and other things inside missions. It kind of doesn't.
I want like for me, if I got an open world game, I want like a bigger world where like it's like I want it to be more lived in and shit like that. Like how for how Forbidden West is, you got all these villages and you can talk to all these like NPCs and shit and like do side quests and like I wanted to be more lived in. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But I know it's a very popular game. I know people who still play it to this day and just still like do shit in it after they beat the game. So it's like, okay, cool, whatever. But
I didn't finish the game because it was too big. But I did have an issue with you at first, where like I put it down at first. So I was like, this is kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, I got that same feeling. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I was just like, nah. Yeah. So, but going back to game delays.
Yeah, man.
I always say that game delays are a good thing, because you gotta bake the cake right. You gotta make sure you don't overbake it. You gotta make sure you don't underbake it. So
you got to. You don't want a Cyberpunk 2077. You don't want a GTA Definitive Edition, because that was terrible at launch. That was hard. Like I think it's brick. You don't want to be Anthem. That brick. I think that bricked my PlayStation. I think that fucked my PlayStation up.
Your PS5?
My PS4.
Damn, you bought that game?
I put half for my homie, and yeah, I still want my $30 back.
What else? Battlefield 2042.
Yeah.
Every single Madden that's coming out for the past like 8 years.
Just like 2K, WWE 2K20. They just hit it out the park with 2K22 because they skipped a year.
Yeah, I heard that was good. I can download it because I'm game sharing with my friend. I haven't downloaded it yet. I forgot that he bought it. I need to play it.
I think I might buy that. I think I'm gonna get it on my Xbox.
Yeah, I might hop on there, having fun with that. Yeah. But game delays typically always work out. Like if you delay in a game, of course it's like gonna upset you because it's something you're looking forward to. But I don't have anything against delaying a game. Delay a game as much as you want. So be a lookout for that. It was at
spring 2023.
Yeah, the Switches had a long life cycle.
Yeah, man. I think what me personally, I think they're delaying this because they're doing whatchamacallit. I feel like they're going to do another Switch.
Like a Switch 2?
I feel like they're going to do a Switch 2.
With a better graphics card and all that other shit.
Better graphics card, probably a way bigger screen than that OLED joint.
Yeah. Because the Switch came out in 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I was like a senior in high school, and this kid, Ethan, would bring it to school and shit. I was like, oh, that's tough. I'm going to get one day. But all right, yeah. So that's Zelda for you. 2023. Be on the lookout.
Yep. Yes, sir. And our final thing in our gaming news is
God.
GTA is unveiled Rockstar has unveiled a GTA membership program called GTA Plus.
First, I'm sorry. If you pay for this, you're lame as hell. I'm so sorry. People are basically paying $10 a month for extra money and extra cars and a whole bunch of stupid shit.
I'm about to get the
what? Rockstar is milking the fuck out of this game, bro. It is so ridiculous.
This game came. We were in high school, bro. You were in high school.
This shit came out in 2013, bro.
I remember me and my homie Todd. Shout out Todd from New York City.
From New York City.
We're outside of the GameStop, bro. I already got my copy. He's trying to get his copy. We literally have to go ask someone. Like, dude, can you go in there and like take our money, grab a GTA copy? Like, we
Oh
still
yeah,
weren't
because
old enough to buy the game.
17. Yeah, I got mine off of GameStop.com.
Oh yeah,
Like, not GameStop. I mean, I got it sent. I got sent to my house the day it came out. I'm pretty sure is what happened.
nice.
Convinced my mom to like buy it for me. Like, I come back, I got good grades or some shit. I don't know what I said, but yeah, it's just dumb. They're milking they're milking this cow.
So it's $6 a month.
Okay.
And it comes with these are the things that it comes with. It comes with $500,000 of GTA money deposited into your account monthly. You get access claim to vehicles, related benefits in games, including discounts, early access to claim properties like discounts and early access to early access cosmetics. I'm saying access too much. GTA money and RP accelerator bonuses and discounts, and then access member only shark cash cards, which have more value. I don't any of this stuff I just said does not.
Only thing that sounds sort of cool to me is the cars. Because if you get if you give me some nice cars, that's cool. Because I like the cars in Grand Theft Auto. But like, it's just, I don't know, it's just pointless. But it's gonna be people that eat it up because people love some GTA. It's people that, because obviously they're still milking the cow. So obviously the cow has to be pretty healthy for you to milk it. So people are obviously still feeding into the bullshit and playing this shit on a daily. Probably a lot of like young, like high school, like teenagers and preteens are probably the main ones playing a lot. I hope it's not people our age still playing this game because it's been around.
Yeah,
bro,
it's been
this game has been around for a long time. I finished high school and college while this game, since Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out, and it's still like one of the highest revenue games on the market right now.
Of the like every year.
Yeah. And I really hope niggas that weren't around in 2013 when it released aren't the same people still playing it. I hope it's a whole different tier. Like people who are in like third grade when the game came out are playing it now.
Yeah.
The main ones are,
Hey,
Mom, can you give me $20 to give me some Grand Theft Auto cash? Like I hope it's like people that age. I really hope it's not niggas that's like in their 20s and 30s. Like
20s, 30s. No, bro, I know a couple 20 and 30s doing like car shows on that shit. And I'm just like, I don't understand you. I don't get it.
Time, dog. The last time I played Grand Theft Auto was maybe when the casino thing came out. Like that the pandemic. Summer of the pandemic when I ain't had nothing to do, so I would go to Amazon and work. Yeah. Go to Amazon and go back home. That's when I used to get on the game a lot. And I'll have time like, oh, y'all trying to hop on Grand Theft Auto? Like, sure, you do some stupid shit in that genre real quick. I don't know. But after that, bro, I have no reason to hop on Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, I just
none. So. It's no new heist. They had like some little single player thing with like
Franklin. Oh yeah, like Franklin. And they never released. The thing that made me mad, they never released any single player DLC like Grand Theft Auto 4 had when he had the Ballad of Gay Tony and like the Lost in the Dam. They never, and they promised they was we're gonna release some single player DLC, and they never did. Because I don't think they knew at the time when they said that. This might have been around when the game first came out on PS4. I don't think they knew that GTA Online would have took off like the way it did. And I think they seen how much money it was making. It was like, oh shoot, we can like really like, we can do this.
Then they realized how much Red Dead Online is dying, and they was like, yo, damn, we actually need.
I played Red Dead Online once.
Red Dead Online is racist.
Yeah, I'm probably is. Like you got a black character in the Wild West.
They would literally, bro. I could not do anything because I had literally people following me trying to like tie me up and put me on a horse or like drag me onto something. I'm like, this isn't fun. Like I'd rather get blown up by a jet, like just trying to do a shipment or something.
Yeah. Getting harassed in Grand Theft Auto probably feels way better than getting harassed in GTA Red Dead Online.
Like it just felt very centric. So I understand why they're doing this, but I'm not paying for this. I don't even have it installed in my system.
If I have like a child before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, there's a problem.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
Because I don't want to have kids until I'm like 27. So if I give it 4 years, bro.
Yeah,
I give it 4 years. If it's not out by I'm 27 years old, what year is it? If it's not out by 2026, it's an issue.
Yeah,
it's a big issue. I give it 4 years.
I'd say 2024. You might see
GTA 5 turns 10 next year, dog. That makes no sense. Grand Theft Auto 4 came out in 2008. GTA 5 came out in 2013. That's a nice 5-year gap between games. It's been 9 years.
Yeah.
9. And we don't even, all we know is the game is in the works. We didn't get a little teaser trailer like they did for Elder Scrolls 6. We didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have anything except for just words and speculation.
Yeah.
No,
literally an article from
no
Rockstar.
title screen, nothing. Maybe we'll see something at E3 this summer. I highly doubt it. But
maybe.
It's just irritating.
Yeah.
I just don't see the appeal to it. I don't.
Yeah. It's not really my, like you said, it's not my cup of tea, man. I don't agree with this. I don't think this should be. I wish we had some people watching that actually play GTA, because if that was the case, that was or to ask them like, would they purchase this? Because like I know everybody that I know is not buying this, and they don't.
I would. Like, this is like, because I'm trying to think, like, when pandemic summer of that 2020, I played 2K like a lot. If 2K would have came out with something like this, and it was like $6 a month, and it gives you like an extra 20,000 VC a month and like exclusive shoes and like player boost or some shit like that, ain't gonna lie, I might would have bought it. Like, if it was like a similar thing in that time when I played 2K that much, I might would have bought it, because it's like, damn, I'm playing this game a lot. $7 a month, I get like new extra shoes, little Gatorade stamina boost. I might fuck with the jump. It depends on how much you play the game and how much you really be into it. Because
I feel
especially at that time, I definitely would have did it. But anything now, I don't have any desire, because I was like, I don't play this game as much. But it's probably niggas who be like, dang, like, I'm on this joint every day, so I'm already spending like $10 on like a shark card in a PlayStation Store. I might as well just get this $6 a month jump, save some money.
Yeah, literally get 500 every month. You know. So yeah,
that's how that goes.
Plus, it's here for you if you want it.
If you want it.
I don't know, man. Let's go ahead and go to our movie news, man. Big film news. We got 2 stories. Let's start off real quick with this Top Gun Maverick trailer, man. What'd you think? How'd you feel
about it?
A person
who hasn't seen Top Gun but is a Tom Cruise fan, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a nice little summer blockbuster. It's looking like it's gonna be action packed. Nice little story they got going there. I have to watch the first one before I go see it, so I will. It seems like a nice one of those nice summer movies. It's around May, around Memorial Day. Something like that I would definitely probably check out when it comes out, because I probably won't have anything else to do. It's gonna be a summertime. It's gonna be feeling good outside. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
They delayed this movie like twice.
They did. Remember.
But now it's back out. It looked good as it did. My guy, if anybody watched Southside, the police officer that's in that show, I think I saw him like a quick second in the show in Top Gun Maverick, and I got real excited. So I want to support anybody black. I think I saw Jay Ellis too was in it. I didn't know he was in it. I knew Miles Teller was in it.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah,
from
I knew that.
Early like speculation and shit.
Yeah, got John Hamm in it as well.
Seems like it has a pretty decent cast.
Yeah, pretty decent cast. Tom Cruise looked like he's having fun. Doesn't look like he's kind of like mailing it in. It looks like he's enjoying himself. I also thought that not Christopher McCaffrey. That's the running back. Christopher McQuarrie, the director of Mission Impossible 5 and 6. I thought he was directing this, because him and Tom are like mad. They like mad cool. But I think he might be writing this, and I think he's doing the Mission Impossible 7 right now. So they gave the directing duties to Jonathan Kosinski, and he's directed the most notable movie I saw was Tron Legacy, and I feel like with that movie they could have built something off of that like really really good, but Disney never just like capitalized.
I ain't never seen.
Supposedly they're making a third one. I don't think they are, but I think he did a great job with the sequel and kind of made it its own movie. So hopefully
Top Gun Maverick has some potential as a pretty talented director at the helm. So
and those airplane scenes look cool though.
Yeah, they look pretty dope.
Yeah.
Top Gun drops May 27th of this year. We got a comment. Sis was here.
Oh, hey Maya, how you doing, love? Hey.
Yeah, Top Gun drops 5/27/22.
Yeah, man.
Right in time for some good weather and all that jazz.
Yeah, man. I'll definitely be checking that out. And our last film story. Yay! Spy Kids is going to Netflix. It's already on Netflix, but they're doing another movie.
Wait, pause. Maya was just watching Top Gun last night.
Oh, wow.
What is Top Gun even on? Probably like Netflix. It's on something, right?
It's probably on It's either Netflix or HBO Max.
It gotta be honestly. HBO Max is everything Netflix and Disney doesn't have.
Yeah, realistically.
It's probably Spy Kids is.
Yeah, man. It's coming in. I think I don't know if we're getting a reboot or a fifth movie. But I enjoyed the last ones. But the reason why we're talking about this is because the guy that directed the first three is coming back. He's doing it, Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, that's who that is.
See, if you don't know who that is, he did Dawn of the Dead, Dusk of Dawn, the vampire movie with George Clooney. Okay. He recently did Alita Battle Angel, which I thought was like really good, and I don't think
it's an underrated movie right there.
It deserved, yeah.
I have a story about that movie. I'll save it for after we get off.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, man, he's back. I always enjoy his movies. Oh yeah, man, that's Machete, man. That's literally where Machete came from. Spy Kids.
The dude.
Yeah, Danny Trejo with the old guy with the literally the machete.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's Junie and that's Junie's uncle.
Oh. Yeah. All right. We back.
Man. So I like his directorial style. I love the first three. I think I seen the fourth one later.
Bro, I don't. My dad took us to see one of the Spy Kids, and I remember liking it as a kid. I remember the thumb. That's all I remember. I don't remember the movie.
Okay, that was two. I think that was two.
I haven't seen those movies in years. So when he was like Spy Kids, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was like, sure, cool.
Like, you seem enthusiastic. You can go put it there.
Like, yeah, okay. It should. I feel like as long as they don't have that kind of corny 2000s feel to them, how the first few movies feel. Yeah. Kind of come to Netflix. Of course, you guys still gotta appeal to children, but it's like you come to Netflix. A lot of the technology's got a lot better. The CGI is a lot better. You probably can pull it off and kind of introduce the series to like a new audience and shit.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a lot of new kids that'll be like seeing this, and that'll be really dope. And you got a comment?
Nah. I'll be on the lookout. I watched like everything. I feel like except for musicals. We fucking hate musicals.
Yeah. I agree.
So
I agree.
Except for the one was Into the Heights that came out, the little Spanish movie that came out last
year. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. I heard that
was pretty good and freaking Encanto. Everything else,
I
don't care. I don't care for it.
But not really a musical guy.
Yeah, so I'll watch it because I just watch mostly everything anyway. So
hopefully we see the whole cast, like, because everybody's
that'd be dope.
Everybody's still healthy and good.
Yeah, see them grow up and shit. And they make one where they had like kids though.
Yeah, so that was I think that was the fourth one, which I don't vividly remember. I think I did see it, but like, of course, I didn't care for it because by the time it came out, we probably had to be like in high school or like
it came out like a few years ago.
Towards, So like, I don't remember that, and I don't want to per se say it was trash or call it trash because that just wasn't my demographic at the time. I grew up.
Yeah.
So, man, Spy Kids, on the lookout. Robert Rodriguez is back as your new director for the next film on Netflix, man.
Yep. Lastly, we going into TV real quick.
TV, man. We got Game of Thrones news. All you Game of Thrones fans, the new series House of the Dragon will premiere on HBO August 21st.
That's soon, bro.
No new trailer or anything, but yeah. But Comic-Con's coming up, so they'll have a trailer.
So this is like a prequel, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I didn't
Yes.
finish watching the original Game of Thrones. Because never forget, Demetrius Harmon spoiled the Red Wedding for me when I was in the middle of trying to catch up, and I was like, I'm not watching this shit. It just ruined everything for me, dog. Like dead
Wow.
ass, he just spoiled it. I'm not watching it. So and I kind of know how it ends, so it's like I don't need to like really watch it because it's like probably one of the most talked about shows of all time, one of the most popular TV shows of the 21st century. Mostly everybody watched it, everybody talked about it, so it was like, all right, this is what happens, blah blah blah. I think this is going to be a prequel if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
From what I heard like before, so I'll probably definitely watch it since I don't have to be like, okay, this is after Game of Thrones. I'm really gonna watch Game of Thrones. I don't have to really watch the prequel to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And I just want to see people get their arms cut off and dragons kind of breathe fire on people.
Yeah, no, those dragon special effects are pretty fire, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
It's home box office. It's HBO.
Yeah.
Straight fire. Also, shout out to Minx. Watch Minx on HBO. It's a good show, good comedy.
My man Nick Miller's in it. I need to watch that.
Yes, exactly. He's got his watch it.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. August is soon.
Yeah. August will be here before you know it.
Yeah, it's in basically about 5 months, 5.5 months. So
yeah, and we'll probably, if we don't get a trailer in these next 2 months, we'll definitely get one in July because Comic-Con is coming up.
Yeah, for sure. And this would probably be one of the most talked about shows too, because people love Game of Thrones. Of course, they've been after that sketchy premiere, or not premiere, the finale,
season finale.
Yeah, one that kind of had people up in arms and like, oh my god, it was very divisive.
That whole season had people up in arms.
I remember going to class and like people were like, "Did you guys see the Game of Thrones finale?" And I'm just like sitting there like, "I don't watch it, but I'm gonna see them arguing about it and shit." So I just imagine it has a very good fandom. Like people who you wouldn't even think would be into like medieval fantasy type of things watch Game of Thrones. So
yeah,
it's definitely gonna have. As long as it's not, they gotta pull it off though. You can't come out with some mid. You making another Game of Thrones show, making a prequel. You got to come out with some heat, especially after the way the last season of the Game of Thrones was. House of Dragon has to be. It has to be good. You got to make a good TV show.
Yeah, man.
So
you have to.
I'm definitely there for it. I would be there. I would be watching it for sure.
Yeah. Not it's a prequel. The only thing, like you said, it's a prequel, so we'll definitely tune in. But I just want to know, do I have to watch Game of, like, I don't want to be like, those.
Oh, you haven't seen it? You haven't seen any Game
like
of Thrones?
I've seen, say, the first 2 seasons, and I dropped off. Then I seen like Red Wedding stuff, and then like I've seen like the specific episodes that people talk about. Like my favorite, even though I don't watch, like my favorite episode was that Battle of the Bastards, because it reminded me so much of like Braveheart and stuff like that, because it was just like it was just literally a big war sequence for a whole hour.
Yeah.
And I feel like you didn't really need to know. You just knew who was bad and who was good, and you just kind of just watched it.
Weird.
So
I don't. If it's a prequel, I really doubt you think you need to. It's probably gonna be some shit that like alludes to some things that we didn't see. Like, oh, you hear a name, like, oh yeah, that's what calls grandfather, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't. If it's a prequel, I think you'll be fine. Like this, it's almost like watching it will be like watching the prequel Star Wars movies that I was seeing, like the original ones. I don't know why you didn't see the original ones first, but you can watch those and easily like not seeing like the first 3 that they made.
Yeah,
they were really fine because it's like these are episode 1, 2, and 3. So
they stand on their own. You know.
Yeah, exactly. So it'd definitely be dope.
Yeah,
definitely be dope. I'll be there.
And our last TV topic, man. FX, man, they coming with the hits. They got Snowfall on right now. Atlanta's on. They have great shows in general.
They got Dave, right?
Dave is great.
Yeah.
We got our new show with probably our favorite, like our. Is this your favorite? Is Andrew Garfield your favorite Spider-Man?
It's Tom Holland. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. No, it's mine too. I just wanted to say, I didn't want to say it was your favorite Spider-Man and then like introduce him. Like that's not my favorite Spider-Man.
But we all love Garfield. He's very wholesome.
Yeah, man. He got this new show, man.
Oh shoot. Sorry.
Yeah, he got this new show. Oh no,
it's all we can find on it. It looks like it was based off a book, right?
Yeah, it is based off a book. It's based off a book. I don't know what the book is called, but I definitely seen it was based off literature, and it's called Under the Banner of Heaven. It releases on Hulu April 28th.
That's
So I
next
think it's
month.
one of those like it's like exclusively Hulu FX shows where like I think it's only
Word.
coming on Hulu. But this looks good. I don't. It gives me True Detective vibes. Gives me Seven a little bit.
I haven't had the chance to watch the trailer.
So
After the screenshot, I didn't know what it was about.
you'll definitely like it.
This nigga,
You'll definitely like it.
he looked like he's stressed out, so it's obviously like,
Yeah.
hey, some shit is going on. He looks like he's going through it. Okay, but that's tough.
Yeah. So
Andrew Garfield has been good in everything he's been in lately.
yeah,
He's been great.
Speaking of musicals, I think didn't he get nominated for that for Oscar?
Yeah.
That was it. Tick
What's the
Tick
name of that
Boom or something
movie?
like that?
Yeah, Tick Tick Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to see that.
I started watching it, and then I realized it was a musical, and I was like, I can't watch this right now. Then and then I didn't go back to it, but it seemed like it was good though. I will watch it if like one day. I definitely watch it one day.
I feel that. No. But this comes out April 28th. This looks very good. I think you should check it out if you're a fan of True Detective or.
That's all you had to say. Man. You said True Detective. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Yeah. Say less.
Definitely give it a watch.
My favorite type of. I just love like this like people kind of tracking down like a serial killer or like some like solving like a murder mystery or some shit. Like I can watch shows like that all day every day. Yeah. So I'll definitely be there. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch the trailer as soon as we get off this pod because I did not know that was what it was about. I just like, oh, here's the picture of him, like whatever's going on. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm happy. That kind of made my day. Yeah. And it comes out next month. I'm hyped. Now. I'm excited.
Yeah, you'll definitely enjoy it. This will be something to definitely talk about. But yeah, man, nice that we kind of got off television news because we can talk about television. That's our main topic.
Yeah, because my guy made his debut today. Moon Knight, Mark Spector, Steve, whatever you want to call this guy, Scott. All these, what was he calling him during the show? And it was like,
what was his name? Scotty? Yeah, he called him Scotty.
He was Scotty. But Moon Knight, how'd you feel about it, bro? How'd you feel?
First initial thoughts, not knowing anything about Moon Knight, besides the like playing with him in Ultimate Alliance. Like I still like he was a cool character, but I never looked him up or anything. This shit is cool. This shit was dope. So dope. Like this might be the best first episode for an MCU show.
Oh, by far.
To me.
By far. Like it's literally this, and then the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode, the first episode was tough because Falcon hopped out the plane and like they was in like the freaking Grand Canyon. That jump was hard too though.
That was
this was just different. It just felt so. It was a step away from everything they ever did. It was so weird, and it's like you're like in this guy's shoes. It's almost like you're him, and you don't know what's going on along with him. So it's like, what the fuck is happening? So it's definitely. It was. I watch most shows when I'm at work, so I was just like sitting there like trying to work, and then look. I'm just like, what's going on? It was crazy. It gave me. Okay, so basically, people who don't know, Moon Knight is this guy.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the kitchen, but
I'm gonna keep talking. Yeah, Moon Knight is this guy whose name is Stephen Grant. He has a multiple personality disorder, and he works at a British museum, and he also has like a split personality. So it's a guy named Mark Spector who's when he's not Steven, he's Mark Spector, and he's this mercenary superhero, and he's kind of splitting between different lives. So it was dope to see. It was very dope to see. You gotta watch it, bro. You don't need to know anything about the character. It's very weird. Oscar Isaac does a great job as the main lead. I had a good time with it. I'm excited. I wish they would have released 2 episodes as Damon sits back in his chair and pulls back up.
We need 2 episodes. I wish they would have did.
Yeah, because didn't they do that for Hawkeye? Didn't they drop 2 episodes?
Yeah, I think so. I think they did drop. No, I think it was,
they didn't drop 2 episodes.
I don't think it was. I think it was just one. I think it was one. It was just one.
I'm trying to think. What I was saying.
synopsis, probably.
Oh yeah, basically.
Oh, you already, yeah.
I was saying that how like the guy has two split personalities, but what it reminded me heavily of, like, it was a mix of Venom and Eddie Brock with Bruce Banner and the Hulk.
Done the right way though.
Yeah, it was. It gave me both of those though, because one, it was just like how he kind of at first, like, when he turned into the other person just went berserk and shit, and then when he's Stephen Grant, he's so like kind of timid and blah blah blah, like how Bruce Banner is like timid and not, like, oh shoot, I'm sorry, but Bruce Banner knows what happens when he turns into the Hulk, and then when Steven turns into Mark Spector, it's like, okay, bam, like, I'm gonna fuck everybody up. But when the Venom and Eddie Brock thing, I got that at the end where they were like kind of talking to each other, and he's like, yo, like, let me be, like, let me get it out of this jump, like, come on, like let me ride, like, what you doing?
You take over the body, man. Let me just take over the body real quick, do what I need to do, and you can go ahead and enjoy the rest of your life.
So
but this is a step up. This is definitely darker. This is probably the darkest MCU show as far as
not including the Netflix TV shows.
Definitely not including those. But this is definitely the darkest show they've put out. I like the dark tone. What I like about this is that even though we know this is a Marvel, like an MCU project, it didn't feel MCU to me.
Because it doesn't have the, oh, you guys know what happened with Thanos. You don't know what happened when the aliens attacked. Oh, here's a Captain America shield in the corner. Like, it didn't give you any of that. Like, hey, like how Hawkeye was heavy on the, like, this is New York, this happened, the blip happened, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
All the other shows are very.
See Black Widow?
Yeah, exactly. Every other shows is like heavy MCU referenced, and this one is kind of like, maybe it being in like a different country has something to do with it. Is being in London, because everything in the MCU happens in America and shit. So
that's true.
Or all the characters are based in America, let me say, and except the Eternals, but we don't count them. So like how everybody, because you're in London, like, it's not a lot of things pop off in London, so maybe that has something to do with it. But it was refreshing not to get any of that. And also, bro, it was no action in here for real, except for that car chase scene. But it's like, you don't see any like fight scenes, but it still felt action packed.
Yeah, but that's what the action was done well, where it's like, it reminded me of like a comic book panel, because when you think about it, when somebody throws that first punch in a comic book panel, you don't really see the connect of the punch until the second panel anyway. So it's kind of like when you leave your imagination to kind of be like, oh, like, how did he fuck like 4 of these dudes up and they're bleeding all on the ground? And he's like trying to figure out, the imagination just makes me feel like dude's a badass. Like, bro really know what he's doing.
What I think they're gonna do for episode 2, I hope they don't do it, because they only have 5 more episodes to work with. I think they're gonna give us like the Mark Spector like point of view from what we seen from episode 1, like everything we didn't see and shit. I think they're gonna end up like showing us, at least for a certain portion of the episode.
Yeah.
Like those, I feel like they're gonna go back to those fight scenes and show us like, oh, this is what happened. So we can kind of get at least a glimpse of really what's going on with that little scribe or whatever thing they had that the guy wanted. I was watching some video that said like that had something to do with like, it had something to do with like time travel or something, tying into freaking King the Conqueror. But I also heard that this show that it's not gonna have any like big like implications on the larger MCU as a whole. So I don't know. We gotta wait and see. I just hope it's just kind of.
It kind of matches up with the release date of Doctor Strange. I think the ending of the show like matches up. It
could, but I don't know if it. I don't know if it needs it, because I feel like it works as a completely standalone story. I hope they kind of keep it as that. I hope we might get like, because I think they're low key working on like a Midnight Suns movie like down the line after we get Blade and get Ghost Rider in here and shit. Hopefully we might see like a Blade cameo or something like that, or like something like, or like a Ghost Rider cameo, something kind of in that little what's it? Yeah. Mystical dark. I forgot what they call it.
Yeah, it's Marvel. Isn't it Marvel Knights or something like that?
Yeah, Marvel Knights. Like we get if we get like a Blade cameo or some shit, I'm all for it at the end.
Yeah.
But I don't know I hope they just don't, because I don't want nobody to be like, dang, like why Moon Knight and Doctor Strange? I just hope they like leave that alone, because they didn't even do that. They didn't even do that for Wanda, because Doctor Strange is supposed to allegedly show up on WandaVision, and he never did. I wish he would have.
He never did.
All that stuff going on, and
as we all know, Mephisto was supposed to show up. He never did.
Yeah, like, all that stuff going on in WandaVision, and bro ain't never showed up. Like, that shit is ridiculous. So, yeah, I kind of hope they kind of keep it as like a standalone story. I'm really hoping.
Yeah. And I also realized this. He doesn't have. I had to correct myself. He doesn't have schizophrenia. He has multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, he has multiple personality. Yeah, that I did know. And I think we still haven't seen one of the. It's one of the personalities we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. What is the third one like? Isn't it Jacob?
I forgot. It's the guy. It's like, I know the third one is like the doctor suit with the gloves.
Yeah. Third.
Oh, also shout out to Oscar Isaac for pulling off that British accent, and also
that British accent was pretty good.
Also going to do it in America. He's like playing 3 different characters at this point. It's gonna be a third.
You know, I didn't know he was Guatemalan.
I didn't know that either. That is also an interesting fun fact.
Yeah. So that's the British was, for someone who's Guatemalan, that British was pretty damn good to me. I enjoyed it.
Shout out my guy Damon.
Yeah, for real. They did him so. Well, no, that wasn't him. They did Finn dirty, but we're not going to talk about that. Yeah. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother podcast. I'm looking up the third personality. It's Jacob Lockley.
Yeah, so we got to get that. I wish they would have released all 6 episodes. I don't watch all them things in a day. Not gonna lie.
No, for
such
real.
a refreshing, new, something different, bro. Something different. Yeah, I'm definitely loving it. So definitely hold us off until Doctor Strange releases on May 4th, or whatever day that is. 6.
The 4th?
No, it might be 6. It's probably a 6.
Let me fact check it.
Or May 5th. I'm watching it on Thursday night. I'll camp out to go see Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah. I need to, when tickets come, I need to grab mine. It's May 5th. Yeah, it's me. Yeah. Man, May 6th. Yeah. Thursday is May 5th. So hyped
for Stephen Strange. I never thought I would be hyped for a Doctor Strange movie, because when the first one came out, I didn't see the first one in theaters. I had to watch it when it came on demand. I feel like. So, wow. Or it came on Netflix. It came on something and I watched it.
It might have been Netflix.
Yeah. So give it first episode out of 10. What do you rate it?
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 9. It was very, and then it was funny too. It had points of me I was like laughing out loud. It was very like,
yeah.
It was nice. I'm happy they didn't, because I was a fan of Moon Knight when I seen him on Ultimate Alliance. I thought he was the coolest character in the game, because I was like, who is this guy? Yeah. He's all white, like hood and whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just a kid, and then like I kind of knew like who he was, but I didn't really know the multiple personality disorder. To like, I didn't know it was like this. I was okay. I thought it was just kind of different. Like when I would like look up his publication history and shit, I thought it was just like different like versions of the character, like how they got different Green Lanterns throughout the years and shit.
Right.
I didn't know it was like this. I was like, oh damn, that's deeper than I thought it was. So the show definitely takes you on a roller coaster ride of like, damn, I don't know what the hell's going on. Just like the main character doesn't know what's going on. So definitely check that out. If you love the MCU, if you love the MCU shows, watch it. Even if you haven't watched an MCU movie, an MCU show, a superhero movie at all, you can still check this out and not be lost. And kind of it's its own story, at least for now. After one episode,
it's definitely its own entity. For sure.
So I'm definitely excited for that. And yeah, bro. We got a little Fab 5 action going on.
Big Fab 5.
A little quick Fab 5. We're gonna rank these 5 shows from our favorite to our worst, or worst favorite, however you want to do it. We're gonna WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, What If, and Hawkeye. The first 5 Disney Plus shows that came out in, what was it, last year? So rank those from worst to first in your opinion on your enjoyable, or how much you enjoyed them. It's gonna be kind of hard for me, but I think I know my number 1 and 2.
I think I definitely know my number. Yeah, I know my I know my 1 and 2. It's really 3 through 5.
Yeah,
I'm
me
trying to
too.
get situated. I'm just real quick pull up my Disney Plus and just look at all of the shows in sequential order. And I know you named them, but I just kind of want to
Yeah,
look
because
at them.
I got a list of Wikipedia pulled up on this job.
Okay, word. Yeah, I should just do that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, if you want me to go first, I'll go first.
Yeah, real quick. And
All right. Well, fifth, and I all right. First of all, I enjoyed all the MCU shows. I wasn't the one where I was like, "Damn, this sucks." Miss Marvel's gonna make me feel like I'm not gonna like Miss Marvel. I know I'm not saying that now. Miss Marvel's gonna be garbage. But it's had definitely been episodes within the shows. I'm like, yeah, this episode was just filler. It was just boring as hell. But number 5, I gotta go. What If? As my 5th ranked MCU show. Not all the episodes did it for me. There was a couple ones that was pretty dope, especially like the last couple episodes where they like teamed up and shit. Those are pretty tough.
Yeah.
The Marvel Zombies one was probably my favorite, like non-team up episode. At the end, the Marvel Zombie one is pretty cool. At number 4, I hate to be that guy. I really hate to be that guy, but I gotta go WandaVision as the number 4, because I remember specifically when the first 3 episodes came out. That thing was boring.
Yeah,
it was a boring. It was a boring television show, bro. I did not know what was going on. I mean, I kind of knew what was going on, but just like, this is like, why is this in this? Why is it in black and white and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it didn't pop out. It didn't start to pop out episode 4. You got my nigga, was it Jimmy Choo?
Yeah.
I forgot that guy, the Asian guy, and Darcy came through. And they brought a nice little spin to it. And then you got all the conspiracy theories, like, this is going to show up this episode, this is going to show up this episode. That kind of got annoying. And then the Quicksilver had me hyped, thinking it was a Quicksilver from the Fox movies, and his name is Ralph Boner. Stuff like that kind of pissed me off. But it was still, at the time, it was still kind of fun to have the fanfare and expecting who's going to be here this episode, who should we expect. But it was like, at the end of the day, I don't think it did it for me. At number 3, I got Hawkeye. Hawkeye could have made number 2. Hawkeye was fun. Hawkeye was a fun TV show.
Okay.
From beginning to end, it was a fun TV show for me. But it needed 2 more episodes. I don't think 6 episodes was enough for Hawkeye, because I don't like how they threw Kingpin at the end of the show, and it was kind of like, for people who didn't know who Kingpin was, it's kind of like, all right, it was this random dude.
Yeah.
Like, you could have like kind of, all right, how is this a different Kingpin? Is this the same Kingpin from the Daredevil shows? Because they're rebooting Daredevil. I don't know if it's a straight hard reboot or kind of like it's the same universe. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, they kind of just, I don't want to say they threw him in there. He had some okay scenes, but they kind of just threw him in there. I think they could have like fleshed it out better with people who may not be familiar with the character, kind of give him a slight little background of what, like, he's back now, he's controlling some shit. I think
that's another thing. It also confused the Netflix people, because they know that like he's a regular human being, and like he was surviving explosions, and not people that don't read the comic books don't know that this guy is like that strong and like.
Wizard Fisk, like, because in the I think they originally wanted to make him like as fat as he was in the comic books for Hawkeye, but they had like the last second or some shit decided against it or something. I think it could have used 2 more episodes, but it was still very enjoyable. What's the girl's name? I forgot the girl was playing the girl Hawkeye. I forgot her the character's
Kate Bishop.
Yeah, Kate Bishop. She was amazing. I loved her character so much. Yeah. And Clint was pretty cool in this show. It was a good show. Just needed 2 more episodes.
Me personally, well, I guess I'll mean it. It's not really giving my top 5 away, but it felt more of a Kate Bishop show than a Hawkeye show to me.
I think that might have been the point, low key. Yeah. I think they were it was almost like a passing of the torch type of situation going on, because they've been talking about the Young Avengers for the longest time, and like we basically have seen like all of them. We seen the black dudes and the black kid that was in Falcon and Winter Soldier supposed to play whatever his name is. We got Wanda's kids. We got Kate Bishop, and then we're gonna get Ms.
Probably
Marvel.
we're probably gonna get Riri Williams too.
Ironheart. Ironheart. We're gonna get Ironheart. So that I think they were kind of trying to set her up for this. Oh, and then we had Black Widow's sister was in Hawkeye, which is pretty cool. I love her character.
Yelena. I like Yelena.
Hawkeye was dope. At 2, this is so hard. This is a hard decision for me, but I gotta remember some episodes of filler and I was bored. At 2, I got Loki. Loki was gonna be my number one. I'm thinking of that one. It was an episode or 2. I was like, bro, this is so pointless. But Loki was hard though. Loki was dope, especially the end, bro. He who remains, bro. What?
I like
what? What?
That's crazy. I really thought it was gonna be a number one.
It would have been close. It came out. He Who Remains might have did it, to be honest, because the ending of the show made it so much better. Like, and Loki like pull up and this big old Kang statue, and it's like, oh, this shit is so hard. I think the only complaint I had, it was just like it had like a couple filler episodes. I felt like they could have just progressed the story a little bit more. And I was just like, dang, they just sitting here talking, and I'm just like, I'm really bored right now. That was the only thing that really held it back when me putting it in that number one spot. But number one, bro, I gotta go with my guys. They was building a boat, bro. Falcon and Winter Soldier is still my favorite MCU show. It's probably gonna be passed by Moon Knight, I'm pretty sure, but it's still my favorite Disney Plus MCU show. It was action packed. 2 of my favorite characters were in it. I got a black man as Captain America. When he came out, when he came through with the suit.
Yeah, with the suit. I was like, I kind of like the suit.
Yeah, that was hard. He talked too much though. Always
like,
this isn't you. Like, bro, can you don't throw some hands, bro?
Just fight.
And then we got U.S. Agent in that joint at the end. They're gonna build like the Thunderbolts.
The Dark Avengers.
Or either Thunderbolts or the Dark Avengers. Because the guy who plays Thunderbolt Ross passed away like a couple weeks ago. So
rest in peace.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but it was dope. I enjoyed, those are my one or two of my favorite characters in the MCU in general. So I might be a little biased, but it wasn't like an episode that was like, dang, this one was boring. It had like some action in each episode. You got Baron Zemo dancing on the dance floor. Like, bro, come on. You can't beat it. You can't beat it.
You're making mine, because that was like it might have been in the back, but now it's kind of getting to the front. Yeah.
Okay. And then I also heard and then they had the Dora Milaje from Black Panther in there. Like it had a lot of. When he took off Bucky's arm, bro. Oh, that jump was hard. Like, what?
Bro, they did the little snake drink. Took that drink, dropped immediately. I was like, geez. Now that you're talking about it, I did like that show a lot.
And I also heard a rumor. Around the time when the show was out that T'Challa was supposed to be in the show instead of the Dora Milaje. Like, that was supposed to be T'Challa. And Chadwick passed away around when they were shooting or whatever, or some shit. This is just a rumor, but if that's true, that would have been so tough to see. But it's all good. That's my number one. I'm pretty sure it will be Moon Knight at the end of the day.
Coming soon.
I can't wait to redo this list when towards the end of the year when She-Hulk and Miss Marvel are out and stuff like that. So
shit's probably gonna be in the back. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna hold you. As much as I'm especially excited for the girl who's playing She-Hulk, but we'll get to that.
We'll see.
All right, man. Now, see, I appreciate you going, because now I kind of formulate what.
Okay.
So my number 5 is going to be What If, and that first off is just because I didn't finish it.
You didn't finish What If? I don't blame you. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was okay.
The ending was tough though, because they all kind of teamed up and shit. And I think 1 or 2 of the characters are going to be in Doctor Strange. I know for sure that zombie Doctor Strange is in there because he's in the trailer.
Right.
And I think Captain Britain or Captain Carter, she's definitely gonna be in that. She's definitely I think she's gonna be on the Illuminati. And someone told me that Michael B. Jordan's T'Challa or Michael B. Jordan's Black Panther I heard that he might be in this show too, but I don't know. It might be too soon.
That might be too soon, man. Like just get Shuri. Just get Shuri. I just take Shuri.
If it's the multiverse, bro, you can get away with. I don't know. It's just rumors. It's just rumors. We'll see. Because I think they basically will bring in because in What If at the end that Killmonger becomes Black Panther, then they're gonna they might bring in that guy. He might be part of the Illuminati. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see.
Yeah. I feel like what we're thinking right now is so like in the box for that movie. Like I feel like it's
right. I told my friend that Jones gonna start off with a scene of freaking Magneto and Professor X playing chess. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. I swear I'm gonna go crazy.
The Thursday night crowd gonna be yelling, bro. I'm gonna go crazy. Imagine that crowd, bro.
Oh my God! I just hope it starts out with something like Silver Surfer like flying through. Like, I just want to see some like crazy.
Bro, if I see, listen, Josh. If I see Silver Surfer, bro, I don't even think wherever I go to see that movie, they probably won't allow me to go back.
Like, bro, I need to see. I cannot wait.
I'm going to scream at the top of my lungs, bro. That's
wait.
Silver Surfer done right.
I might be more hyped for this than I was Infinity War. I was hyped for Infinity War.
Yeah.
I was nervous for it. I was nervous for it. I was anxious for that job. I didn't know what was about to happen.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know. I knew, but I didn't really know it was gonna pop off like that. But get back to your list. My bad.
No, you should. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. What if? Yeah. I didn't finish it. I think the coolest episode I saw was that collector episode. That was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, the collector episode. They also had an episode where Ultron had the Infinity Stones and he was brawling the Watcher. That one was you gotta watch. There's a couple episodes that's pretty dope, bro.
Okay,
it's not a bad show. It's just not as good as the other ones. There's a couple episodes that's not really that good.
Yeah,
but
okay, all right. Now I'll give it a check now that everything's like over now. Too, I can just binge it. I'll go number 4. I'm gonna go. Damn, I'm really gonna do this? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna go WandaVision number 4. I'm gonna go WandaVision. That 1 through 3 was very slow.
Yeah, bro. It really drags down the value of the show. People forget about them first 3 episodes, bro.
Yeah,
the people forget about those first 3.
Discourse that we had on like Twitter and stuff, like those 3 episodes were still kind of like
they were drugging. They were like, it was, why am I watching the Andy Griffith Show and I Love Lucy? I don't know what I'm doing right now. Like it was really wasn't fun.
Yeah. I didn't really like. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. It made sense when like they started.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to follow. It was just like it was just like, and you got coming from the dude. I'm not a fan of the Vision at all. Like I don't like that character. Yeah. And the Wanda was a fine. I never was like, oh dang, now I fuck with Wanda. Shit, Wanda hard.
Yeah, Wanda's tough.
Ain't nobody fuck with her. So, but at that time, I was just like, okay, this is Wanda. She's cool, whatever. But yeah, those first 3 episodes kind of really hurts. It hurts the show. If you count episodes 4 to 8 or 4 to 9, however many episodes it had, then it might be number 1.
Yeah,
but it had 9 episodes.
Yeah. So yeah, and then the act of the thing was cool. I did enjoy that. Like it has like you said, it has those moments, but it's just like that first 3 episodes really stumps it. Like it really takes it out of the race,
without a doubt.
But I'm gonna go. WandaVision number 4. I'm gonna go number 3. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
I think I like this show more for the themes it had than the actual show itself.
It also had some good themes. I forgot about the themes. The whole race thing,
Black Man being Captain America,
and Bucky dealing with his mental problems and shit, and how he killed that girl's granddad.
Yeah, no, that shit was that shit was bro was fiddling with them keys for like 20 minutes, bro. I said, bro, you don't know how to get in your bro. I was like, God damn.
Oh, okay. This is now I see how your list shaping. I was like, what is missing? Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I really did like that. I like the whole Black Super Soldier line and how we never found out about the Black Super Soldier.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was really cool, and just like I enjoyed the aspect of that. Like me personally, I would have wanted to see Bucky as my Captain America just because I feel like it's more believable. I see like Hawk, like Falcon does, like he fights. Like don't get me wrong, he has cool fights and stuff. But like Bucky's
That
that
nigga,
hand
be
guy,
real,
bro.
be real.
Like
that nigga be getting clapped. They be fucking that nigga up, bro.
Yeah,
Sam be taking L's. He be taking L's.
And the fact that he's like not even doesn't have a super soldier serum in him is what's also that's what I'm thinking about for like Captain America 4. They're gonna do that? Like you think he's gonna take it?
Yeah, I feel like he might end up taking a jump, bro, because he can take L's whole movie. I'm sorry, he gonna take
he's gonna be taking fat L's
in his own movies. They're gonna have to give him the serum. I feel like I hope so. That's my guy. He's still my guy. Sam Wilson is still my guy. Yeah. He's just more of a talker than he is a fighter, which is fine.
Yeah. Also, some of it was set in Baltimore.
Oh yeah, that was tough. I definitely remember that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Remember that.
But yeah, let me go to my number 2. My number 2 is going to be Hawkeye. Is my number 2.
That was almost my number 2.
It's Christmas.
It was a Christmas.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It was a decent, really told Christmas thing. I like Kate Bishop a lot.
No, she was a great character. She was an amazing character.
I had a crush on Haley Steinfeld since she was like in True Grit, in that like remake Grit. So like seeing her now, like that's really dope. That like she's kind of coming to herself as far as an actress and to like pull off Kate Bishop. So that was really cool. I like Clint.
Yeah, bro. I became a bigger Hawkeye fan after watching this.
Yeah,
I was like, Hawkeye was just fine. Like, he Hawkeye. Like, you can only like Hawkeye so much. After this show, I was like, this nigga is so tough. Yeah. Like, he just be trying to be with his family, but it's always some bullshit happening. He got to all the couple niggas real quick.
Guys gonna make sure his wife. I didn't know his wife was Shield. Well, like
that was pretty cool.
Shield. I was like, that's dope.
That shit was dope.
The car scene was also cool too. That car, that
when they had like the Pym particle.
Yeah. That was pretty sick.
That was nice.
There's a lot of dope set pieces. The Kingpin thing, as cool as I liked it, it also kind of like didn't really do too much because at the same time it's like there was a season finale.
Yeah, they released them the last episode, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just like, you at least give them to come up. The tease was blowing me because I was like, we all know who it is. Just show him, bro.
Yeah,
and it definitely. I hope, because Moon Knight's only 6 episodes too, so I'm hoping that like it doesn't feel like Moon Knight needs more. I'm praying they get everything they need to get out in these 6 episodes. Yeah. I really hope, because I'm gonna be really upset. The big dog.
For sure. Yeah.
It really annoyed me. I was like, it needed at least 1 more episode, but 2 more would have been 8 episodes for a series is pretty good. Because Falcon and Winter Soldier only had 6, and so did Loki, and those felt fine. Like it didn't feel like damn, like I needed more episodes than that. So I think it was just this kind of his hand, because they had a lot of stuff a lot of stuff they had to cut. So I think they could have probably had enough for 1 more episode or 2, but they just cut it out. So
yeah, I feel it.
It is what it is.
It definitely needed more. I do agree with you on that. I could definitely say it would need it more, but hopefully we'll get a season 2, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
so
we'll get maybe. I'm trying to see how they're gonna set up this young Avengers team. That's what I'm excited about.
That also kind of sets some things too. And shout out to my man, what's my man's name from 85 South, Clayton English. It was getting his Marvel.
He was. That's
So
I didn't even know who that was until I've been watching the 85 South show lately. That was him. I did not. I just realized this just now. That's tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And shout out Echo. Shout out to all my superheroes.
Yeah, definitely. She's deaf and she's handy. If I'm not mistaken, she's handicapped.
She's deaf in real life.
She's deaf and she has a prosthetic. She has a leg.
And she's getting her own TV show soon, probably next year or something. So
and that'll be cool.
Yeah, probably be acting like might see Daredevil in that thing. But yeah, so and your number 1 is
my number 1 is Loki, man. Obviously Loki. To me, this gave me vibes of like probably my favorite Marvel show that's not on Disney Plus right now, and that's Legion.
I tried to watch it in high school, but that's before I had the attention span to take my
time. Legion, I'm not gonna hold you. This is kind of tangent, but Legion is, you will not understand. To me, at least me, I didn't understand Legion until like maybe like the third episode. But like every episode, I kept coming back, like, yo, what is going on? Like I kept, and that's how Loki was, where it was.
That's how Moon Knight about to feel.
Yeah, for definitely Moon, especially if you don't know anything about the character or anything like the character's been through or whatever the case, because it's like it's different. It meshed so many different like stuff together. It meshed a little bit of the a little bit of romance, a little bit of
this nigga Loki fell in love with himself.
With himself, literally, and that's some God of Mischief shit. Like that's something that would happen if the God of Mischief found himself. He probably would fall in love with himself. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. So that worked perfectly. Girl Loki did. What is it's her name? Sylvie. Sylvie was very cool. Owen Wilson did a great job.
I love Owen Wilson. Hope he see him on the jet ski in season 2.
Yeah, that jump scare scared the hell out of me.
Which one?
What was it? Miss Minutes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
They were with that season finale. Season finale, bro. She came out of nowhere, bro. And I was watching it at like 4:35 in the morning, like when it dropped. So like, of course, my room is completely dark, and I'm just sitting there, just like, oh, why is the camera panning like that? And then she just pops the fuck up. I'm like, oh. But other than those things, I mean, you got Kang introduced into it.
Man, that bro. When I tell you I was in the break room of my job, so I was like, ain't no way Kang really gonna be in this show. And I see Jonathan, I got so hyped. Yeah. I was like, let's go. Like, I was so excited. He stole the whole show, bro. I might go back and watch some scenes after we get off the show.
And that's another thing. Like the talking, that's the only thing I will say about the show. The action was kind of weak, but the talking and just like you cared about what was going on. So
it was very well. It was a very well written show. It was also a very well acted show. Yeah, that was one of the shows where I didn't need the action from Loki like I needed in Moon Knight. Not Moon Knight, like Falcon Winter Soldier. I needed action in that. Like that needed action every episode. Like, you needed it because it's like, come on.
Yeah, they're technically spies. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that.
Yeah, that shit was.
Yeah, man. Loki was good. That the whole alternate Lokis and stuff that, man. Like it was fun, man. Like I enjoyed myself, like really watching those like that.
It was better. I think it was better than I think it was going to be. I didn't think Loki was going to come that hard. I was like, a Loki TV show, whatever. But I think, and this is also the show that had the biggest like implications on the MCU as a whole. Like, shit is fucked up. Yeah, like between him or the Lokis,
Wanda,
Doctor Strange and Wanda, they fucked up everything all at like one time. Yeah. And I don't know who's the biggest culprit. I think Loki's supposed to be in Doctor Strange as well, and he might be one of. Yeah, I know he is for sure, but I don't know which variant. I'm assuming the variant is going to be on the Illuminati with Professor X. I hope.
Okay.
I feel like my Illuminati lineup so far is Professor X, Tom Cruise as Iron Man, Loki, Reed Richards, and Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger variant as Black Panther. That's my Illuminati. I hope it is. Oh God, I can't wait! I'm so excited.
I don't even want to.
Oh, and Captain Carter is from.
Oh yeah, it's Captain Britain. Yeah.
So those, I think it's gonna be a variant of those people. Maybe I might miss one, but if I knock those down, like that's my speculation. This is gonna be good. Bro, my friend already told me. He said Doctor Strange is already top 5. I ain't seen the movie yet. It's already top 5.
Yeah, no. For real. Yo, it's directed by Sam Raimi, bro. He gave us Spider-Man 2.
It's about to be a horror movie too. Like it's about to be. God.
That's kind of what I wanted from the first one, because I thought the first one was going to be a horror movie. Because I'm like, Doctor Strange is fucking nuts when you think about that cosmic universe and all those creatures and stuff, and that's going to be. If I'm not mistaken, I think my man from NBC3, the tentacle monster. It's like
oh yeah,
yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I just forgot his name.
Hey, if you want to be a fact checker on all things everything, please send your applications in.
Please, so we don't have to. I wish we had it like how niggas who got their podcast, like Joe Rogan and like Godfrey. Hey, look this up for me.
Or like Attack of the Show, man. You got you got producers in the back looking shit up. That's what it is. Shuma Gorath.
Yeah, Shuma Gorath.
Yeah, I think I saw a bit of him in Doctor Strange, and like, bro, that is an eyeball with tentacles. That's scary. If you've seen that in real life, you would probably freak out. So it's like that horror aspect needs to be in Doctor Strange, and I feel like they picked the perfect person to get that situated.
So, been made on a Doctor Strange tangent, but I'm like,
yeah,
because with Spider-Man, you knew at the back of your mind that, because we all seen the leaks, and we all knew that Toby and Andrew and even Daredevil were going to be in that movie. So it was just like, okay, I expected this hype, but you don't really know. We haven't, like, the leaks. The leaks have got to the point where we don't know what's real and what isn't real. So only one we know for sure is that Professor X is in it, because we heard freaking Charles Stewart's voice, or James, whatever his nigga's name is. Patrick Stewart. You heard Patrick Stewart's voice. And it's like, maybe it's time we tell him the truth. I was like, oh God, they really just revealed that right now. This guy, they revealing him. You know it's about to be crazy.
That was a Super Bowl spot, so it's like they didn't.
You know it's about to be crazy. They already said, let's reveal this. What else? What else are we about to see, bro?
I just don't like. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's just that movie's gonna be crazy. That movie's gonna be insane. And I think it's probably going to gross out. And that's also what I was going to say. That's the difference between Marvel and Sony, or Marvel and Disney, or Sony and Disney. Sony, we knew about them leaks. We have like maybe certain things we could believe as far as Doctor Strange, but they ain't letting nothing out the bag, bro.
Nothing out the bag.
Disney not letting nothing out the bag, bro. That's the big mouse. Big Mouse not letting nothing out the bag, bro.
Because I feel like niggas ain't know nothing about Infinity War, who was going to get snapped out, until people started spoiling after the movie came out. Niggas didn't know Tony was going to die at the end of the Endgame.
Yeah.
And I thought Cap was going to die at the end. I was like, oh, Cap died today. Like, Cap is about to get fucked up. Because especially when his shield broke and shit, I was like, oh, this is it. Like, I was ready. I was like, what? Like, niggas ain't expect. I didn't expect none of that. And that's a very good point. So whatever we were saying, it could be true, it may not be true, but it hasn't been a distinct, like, this is a picture from production of Andrew Garfield, like, behind the scenes. Like, oh yeah, shit, we haven't seen any set photos of Tom Cruise in the background, or like.
And this movie come out in 2 months.
This should not. They come out in less than a month. Or
not bad. Less than a month. Yeah, it's the third. It'll be the
31st. A little over. Just a little. I thought it was April already. It's a little over a month. Well, it'll be a month from Friday, basically, and essentially.
Basically.
So, yeah. I can talk. I'm talking about Doctor Strange every episode until it come out.
I can have like 5 people on this damn episode for Doctor Strange.
Yeah. We'll definitely talk about that. But we're gonna get out of here. Do some quick little housekeeping. Follow us on Instagram at allthings_everything podcast. Give us a follow. Interact with us, share us, whatever. Also, all things everything on YouTube. Give us a subscribe, a like. We didn't have a lot of viewers today, but it's fine. We've been shooting on Thursdays lately. We did it on Wednesday today because I got a little table read I got to do tomorrow. So, but when it comes to socials, big things. When it comes to socials, follow me on Twitter and YouTube. Not Twitter and YouTube. Twitter and Instagram, WildTDJosh. And when it comes to Damon, you can follow him at Tokyo_Damo on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes, sir.
Next week, I think we should have Brielle here to talk about I think we're going to do TV shows, black TV shows, and stuff like that. I'll have to figure out specifically what we're going to talk about, but she should be our guest. I got to talk to her. But that's going to be it, bro. We're going to wrap up. We had a fun time. WrestleMania is this weekend. Make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you forgot about it. But
we got to talk. Wait, what about it?
I don't know. I was surprised you didn't mention it at the top of the show.
No, I mean, I don't think I'm in the WrestleMania. Like, am I in the WrestleMania? Like, do I know it's coming? I think I'm more excited for all the other shows happening around that weekend.
Okay, word.
But we're definitely. I don't know how we're gonna cover. If we're talking about black television, I don't know how we're gonna cover WrestleMania because it's 2 nights, and I kind of.
Yeah, we might do a quick little recap.
Yeah,
quick thing: Morbius finally the review embargo lifted. Currently has a 16% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is horrible. I won't be on to see it. And I had one more thing. I had one more housekeeping. I'm sorry, guys. I'm keeping you. I mean, that might have been. I feel like I had one more thing, but I guess I didn't. Anyways, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for listening. We love you guys. Have a great night. Have a great afternoon. Have a great morning. Whenever you're listening, just have a great day. Peace.